Hello, I'm urologist Omer Erdamakaya. Today I'll give you a short video presentation about premature ejaculation and optimal intercourse duration. What should be the ideal intercourse duration? How many minutes? The ideal duration of intercourse is actually the most appropriate time frame when both partners can have orgasm. Actually, it is a little difficult to quantify, but there are many studies on this subject. If we look at the average ejaculation time and sexual intercourse time in men, the approximate duration of intercourse is around 5 minutes in survey studies. So how many minutes is the average vaginal orgasm time in women? There are studies on this. If we look, we see the studies done here. To start with the most recent study, the average vaginal orgasm duration in a survey of 645 women is 13.41 minutes, plus minus 7 minutes. In another study with 2,300 women, the average is 14 minutes. 16 minutes is the result of the study involving 2,360 people. In the study in which 12,000 women participated, it was 15 minutes. There is only one study conducted in 1953 on 500 women, and it was resulted as 4 minutes. But when we look at their average duration, it turns out to be around 15 minutes for the duration of vaginal orgasm. Another study that determined the duration of vaginal orgasm by country. Here, the shortest orgasm was determined as 6.8 minutes in the Czech Republic and longest is 22.5 minutes in Hungary. When we look at the average, it is around 12.5 in Germany. When we look at the studies here, if the average duration of intercourse is to be compatible with the vaginal orgasm, meaning 15 minutes, but it is never true to say that the ideal intercourse time is 15 minutes. Because as long as both sides can have orgasm, it can be even shorter. There are many factors that affect this. The status of the couple relationship, the beginning of the sexual intercourse with foreplay, the sexual position, the practices performed during sexuality, these can shorten the duration of vaginal orgasm. The studies have also evaluated the following. There are also women who have never had orgasm in their lifetime. 15% to 30% of women have never had any ejaculation or orgasm in their lifetime. In fact, questions arise here for 5 minutes. Question marks arise about whether 5 minutes may not be enough. As a result, premature ejaculation can be treated with both medication and behavior. In behavioral treatments, it is possible to correct this natural reflex of premature ejaculation with stop-start, squeezing method, breathing exercise, Kegel exercise, masturbation exercises. Why do we call it natural reflex? Because when we look at nature, the ejaculation time is 9 seconds even in chimpanzees, or less than 30 seconds in other animals. When premature ejaculation is a sexual adjustment problem for a couple, it is actually possible to evaluate it as a disease or a problem. If it is not a sexual adjustment problem, there is no need for any treatment. Thanks for listening. Best regards.